Welcome, everybody. It is Peter Schiff here on Freeform Friday. We've got open lines, 855-4-SCHIFF. We're going to continue to take your calls over the next 2 hours. The big news, I guess there is an end in sight now to the government shutdown, semi-shutdown. Maybe we should really call it the government ramp up, because when they shut the government down, that's when the government kicked into a whole new gear of intrusion into our lives. So the government ramp up and the debt ceiling. It seems like the Republicans are caving into the Obama administration. They are paying attention to the polls. The poll numbers keep coming out showing that the Republicans are losing the PR battle over who is to blame for the shutdown. So they are being pressured. They came out with basically, temporarily, let's increase the debt ceiling for a few weeks while we negotiate. The minute you do that, you cave. The president has won. And of course, during that 3-week interim, if they agree to it, the government could borrow so much money that it would effectively have much more than a 3-week window with which to extend the negotiations. The government could borrow a ton of money, because I think you would suspend the debt limit during those 3 months or 3 weeks, in which case the government can go wild with the amount of money that it could borrow during that window. But of course, once you've done that, once you've shown your hand, then, it's pretty much a matter of time. And they really just cave like a cheap suit. I mean, they're going to claim that they're going to get some concession from the president, because they're going to say the president agreed to sit down and talk about the debt and talk about doing something to address spending. Yeah, the president will talk about it, but nothing will happen, because the president will say, yes, I agree to some minute trivial spending cuts, but only if I get more taxes on the rich. And then the Republicans are going to say, no new taxes, and so nothing is going to happen. The only chance the Republicans have of extracting any cut from Obama is to not raise the debt ceiling. But the minute they cave in and raise it, then nothing is going to happen. And they let the president win the PR battle and say, look, I'm perfectly willing to negotiate, just don't have a gun to my head. Well, theoretically, the only way the president is going to agree to any spending cuts is if there's a gun to your head. Otherwise, it's going to require big tax increases to get the spending cuts that I know the Republicans are not going to sign on to. So